that Uber bus dropping out over the president's temporary travel ban. President Trump up early this morning touting that meeting with corporate leaders on Twitter, but making no mention of the Uber head. And new this morning, one of the president's top advisors, Kellyanne Conway, is now under new scrutiny for citing a massacre on U.S. soil in an effort to defend the travel ban, but that massacre never occurred.
At the White House, new backlash from a business giant, the CEO of Uber abruptly quitting President Trump's Economic Advisory Council after fierce criticism from employees and customers for agreeing to advise Mr. Trump even after his controversial travel ban. That fallout fueling a boycott campaign, Delete Uber. After speaking to Trump, CEO Travis Kalanick wrote a memo publicly condemning the ban, adding, "Joining the group was not meant to be an endorsement of the president or his agenda. But unfortunately, it's been misinterpreted to be exactly that." Still expected here today, leaders from companies like Walmart, JP Morgan, and General Motors. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk says he'll attend, but he'll express objections to the immigration order and offer suggestions for changes. After Mr. Trump welcomed executives from Harley-Davidson Thursday.
Made in America.
And in New York City late Thursday, new protests over that immigration order, organized by deli and grocery store owners from Yemen, one of the 7 countries named in the ban, hundreds symbolically shutting their doors. In an interview with MSNBC's Chris Matthews Thursday night, White House Counselor Kellyanne Conway defending President Trump's travel ban by making a reference to a Bowling Green massacre.
President Obama had a 6-month ban on the Iraqi refugee program after 2 Iraqis came here to this country, were radicalized, and they were the masterminds behind the Bowling Green massacre.
But there was no massacre, and Obama administration officials deny Iraqi refugees were ever banned. In 2011, 2 Iraqi nationals living in Bowling Green, Kentucky, were arrested and later sent to federal prison for attempting to send weapons and money to al-Qaeda in Iraq for the purpose of killing U.S. soldiers, according to Justice Department officials. The men also admitted using improvised explosive devices, IEDs, against U.S. soldiers in Iraq. Early Thursday morning, President Trump opening up his latest feud at what's typically a solemn event, the National Prayer Breakfast, mocking Arnold Schwarzenegger, his replacement on NBC's Apprentice.
They hired a big movie star, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to take my place. The ratings went right down the tubes. It's been a total disaster, and I want to just pray for Arnold if we can for those ratings, okay?
The joke drawing this rebuttal.
Why don't we switch jobs? You take over TV because you're such an expert in ratings, and I take over your job. And then people can finally sleep comfortably again.
Look, the White House dismissing it as lighthearted, others less amused.
I'm not worried about Arnold's ratings. I'm not thinking about his old show. I'm worried about what are we going to do with Iran.
Mr. Trump leaves this evening for his first presidential getaway to be spent at what he calls the Winter White House, his Florida estate Mar-a-Lago, where First Lady Melania Trump will join him.
I'm told he'll be attending a Super Bowl party at Mar-a-Lago this weekend. President Trump back where he left off yesterday, again ripping Arnold Schwarzenegger this morning, really ribbing him to be fair. He tweeted he did a really bad job as governor of California and even worse on The Apprentice, but at least he tried hard. Matt and Hoda, back to you.
Peter, thank you so much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.